Got the spirit of a winner. I eat comp for dinner. Come and get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got the finish. Victory is a process. Through progress, we prepared for this moment. Success. We've been down too long.
What's going on with your man, Rick the Dawn? You see it. I know you see it. Take a look. Postseason 1, major first round at Los Angeles. That's right. We have made it to the playoffs, and I'm very surprised. We had a bad loss near the end of the season. It was a bad loss. Really, really weak team beat us. So I wanted to, of course, document this because I've never shown myself winning a championship in Retro Bowl College. So why not now, right? We are set to do battle against Los Angeles, and I think we got a good chance, man. So let's jump into it. Needless to say, I'm a little nervous. Obviously, this game is extremely cheesy, man. Extremely cheesy. All right, California is ranked number 4. We're ranked number 11, and it's due to a really bad loss. Like I said, we were actually ranked number 9 before that loss, and we could have definitely had a couple bye weeks. But here we go. My strategy with this game is just to be very cautious. I think I suffered a couple fumbles on the basis that I didn't dive, and that's what cost me, right? There you go, right there. Oh my goodness, are we gonna lose? I feel like we're gonna lose. And you know what's driving me crazy is that sometimes I just want to play. Sometimes I just want to play the game. I don't want to dive after every play, but I'm starting to learn more and more that this game is telling me you're not going to enjoy me. You're going to have to dive. And if you don't dive, I am going to take the ball. Like that's what the game is telling me. And I don't listen. You see, I didn't even listen there. All right. I just felt like I couldn't dive on that play. I mean, 2 players missed. Why not just go for the third? I'll tell you one thing though, whoever keeps fumbling the ball, I gotta like look at the stats at the end of the season and figure out who is the one fumbling so much. Like one of my wide receivers, if not both of them, fumbles a lot, you know. And I promise you, in the offseason I'm cutting them because I can't keep having these fumbles. As you can see, starting off 14-0 is not ideal, man. Like nobody wants to start off a playoff round or playoff game 14-0. Nobody wants to do that. And it makes no sense. And let's be very clear. If it's not for these cheesy fumbles that they keep hitting me with, I'm not losing. I almost feel like, you know what, let them just do the fumble thing because otherwise I would just blow every team out. I would never lose. All right, so we have to kind of compensate for that terrible fumble. And what that means is I'm going to have to milk this entire quarter and hold on to the ball. And I hate that I have to play like this. I want to just play a straight up game where we just battling it out. But I'm not about to go out like that. If they're going to beat me, they're going to have to beat me. I don't mind losing if I employed every strategy. But I'm not going to lose off of a goofy fumble in the first quarter. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, bro, they don't even be caring. Ooh, my quarterback is so, man. My quarterback is so legit. Man, my quarterback is so legit. He's not even ranked that crazy either. Like, he's just a solid player. Sometimes you kind of get a player in Retro Bowl that doesn't have the best stats, but the stats that they do have are extremely complimentary. It happens sometimes. And this is definitely one of those cases where he's not like a 5-star player or anything like that, but he is very good. My running back has gotten better over the last couple of weeks. I have to point that out. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, my running back has been doing a heck of a job. He did fumble in that one game, but outside of the occasional slip up, he's pretty consistent. All right, now it's time to move the ball. I don't want to get caught trying to milk clock, and then I don't leave enough time for myself to score. It happens from time to time. It's extremely embarrassing because I call myself being smart. and then I don't even leave enough time for me to score. It's the dumbest thing I've ever, I do it sometimes. But I think I'm gonna be okay here. It looks like we're moving the ball very well. I scored a little earlier than what I wanted to. I like to keep the clock under 30 when I score, so hopefully that doesn't turn around and bite me in the A word. There's no way they should score in 32 seconds. Like, seriously. Nice. And we get the ball back when they kick off. And they did not go for two. So if we score and go for two, we have an immediate lead. Obviously, I have to watch out for a very obvious problem. There's a big way or a very obvious thing that could happen. I could get another turnover, which would be pretty much the end. It would be the end. One more turnover from this point, game over. I'm losing. No question about it. No way to fix it. Okay. Another fumble at this point in the game, and there's just no chance of being able to fix that problem. That includes a turnover on downs because I wanted to hold the ball a little bit longer and go for a further throw, but I'm just gonna just dick and dunk my way down this field because, like I said, one thing for sure is my quarterback is really solid. But I have to watch out for this one thing that Retro Bowl College does, and they do it at the right time every time, and that is make me think that my player is open, and then snap in place at the last moment and intercept the ball. I gotta watch out for that. It's happened so many times this season that it's just like I don't even play around with it no more because I've seen it happen enough. All right, so far so good. We are looking strong to start the second half. I'm going to go for a play that's a little bit more guaranteed. Hopefully, yeah, there you go. We are back in the lead, man. We are back in the lead, and I feel so good. And there's a punt, a very rare punt, man. We don't get any turnovers. We don't get any punts. So to see the CPU do that, first off, I'm extremely thankful and happy. But I've noticed something about Retro Bowl College. Anytime they give you the ball, like a punch, something like that, they will intensify the difficulty of the game. So trust me, if I don't dive, somebody would cough the ball up because that's what happens when Retro Bowl gives you something. They say, hey, we gave you the ball and you're going to pay for it, in other words. So I will be very diligent about diving and getting down. And I will say this, if we score here, game over. There is no chance I'm going to lose this game if we score next, period. I stand on that. And I'm going to tell you, the only way it could happen, and it's happened only one time out of the 7,000 games I've played at Retro Bowl, is if I didn't dive. I don't know what happened. I literally swiped my screen, and I hate when that happens. I swiped my screen, but the command did not activate. One time in Retro Bowl history did I lose a game where I was up like 14, 20 points or something like that. It was because they scored, kicked the onside kick, and scored, and then kicked the onside kick and scored. I was like, yo, what? Thankfully, they're not going for the onside kick, but the problem here that I can't ignore is that they're only, 27? They're only 5 point or down 5 points, which means if I get a turnover of any sort, they're going to win the game. And let me tell you what I'm not about to do. I'm not about to lose like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play extremely conservative, and I'm going to just win this game. There's just no way I'm going to allow myself to take a L like that. I'm going to get down. I'm going to be very disciplined. And more importantly, I'm going to run the ball a little bit more than I normally do because the run is a little bit more sure-handed than the throw. The throw is still a little risky. For example, if I swipe and they don't dive and my wide receiver gets cracked, game over. I just want to, I had to, I'm sorry. That was not disciplined. I juked him. I should have just dove, but I just couldn't help myself. I was like, you know what? I gotta try it. Yo, one of these wide receivers really suck. And I never know who it is because they don't show you who dropped the ball necessarily. Like, you have to know who you're going to throw the ball to before you throw the ball. Oh, my gosh. You see that? See, that is a fumble waiting to happen. I got to be careful there because, oh, my gosh. I should have known. I'm surprised that he was able to get to the outside of that the defender. But it worked out, so I'm not going to complain about it. If we score, game over, but obviously, man, it's not a guarantee at this point. Just one mistake like that, and I did not dive. I was just like, man, I was terrified. I mean, there's no way I should lose. It's literally 17 seconds on the clock. Even if they were to get the turnover, we should still win the game. All right, I'm going to call a timeout for one reason and one reason only, to celebrate my win. All right, this game is over. There's no chance they're going to beat me. All right, I was going to score. I just want to run up the score only because I came from down 14 again. All right, that's crazy. But shout out to me, man. We was able to get that dub. I thought we was going to lose that for a quick minute. I'm going to skip this stuff here because I don't care about any team but mine at this point. We're in the postseason. I'm ready to just run it up. My running back is getting better, slowly but surely, and I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna skip this stuff here, and we have made it to postseason three. I am extremely excited about this, man. All right, we're going against number six Akron, and it's clear to see that we are not supposed to be here, man. We're not supposed to be here. Nobody expects us to be here, but we are exactly where we're supposed to be, man. Where is the? I want to see. I want to see something. I want to see the bracket, but I don't know how to pull the bracket up. Maybe they don't show it to you at this point. But I want to see the bracket, bro. That's what I really want to see. But this is fine. I'm surprised if you press review, they don't show you the bracket. That's kind of weird. Like, what are you reviewing if you're not reviewing the bracket? But anyway, we are in postseason three and just 2 games away from the national championship. Yo, throw a like on the video if you want to see that. It's your man, Rick the Dawn.